we want to welcome you guys today to the Landon and Audrey podcast.
Okay. Well.
I can't.
Okay. So let's talk about some of our favorite apps.
Favorite app?
YouTube. Okay, well, we're gonna have
like game apps?
not like game apps, but just like random apps that we really like. Procreate. Procreate is good.
To both of us.
Yes, we did do a Procreate challenge, so if you want to go check that out over on my YouTube channel, you can. I'll put it down in the description. Here's what I really enjoy. It's called InShot. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Do you have InShot?
No, but I.
What I do? Okay, actually, what I do is I don't use it for. I wouldn't say the editing part, really, because obviously I edit my videos on my MacBook. But I use it for TikToks, not for the editing, because I don't think the real editing features is all that great. Because obviously for TikTok, there's
TikTok is just
yeah, but there's obviously better editing apps for that. But I use it a lot for just quick get out trims, or I'll take a photo. When I'm filming a TikTok, if I have to take a photo and make it a certain size, I'll take it and change the format and stuff real quick. It really is just quick, good editing. And it will take me 5 seconds to get in, change the format, and get back to what I'm doing.
So what do you feel about creating a business where you edit people's wedding photos and stuff?
Wedding photos, okay. I would say I'm not a big photo editor.
Because I can do that because I've done gotchas and stuff, and that's just taking photos and making a storyline.
I know. I'm the big video editor, as you can probably everyone can probably tell. I mean, I've edited probably over 100 videos.
Because of many other videos.
Yeah, I mean, not all, obviously, I've edited videos for other people. I've edited videos for you.
Yeah, my video on my other account was edited by you.
There's a lot of videos that I'll edit and then I just don't post, but I'll keep for myself.
I mean, you could,
And editing definitely a big part for me, because I feel if there's one wrong thing with the video, I work hard. Even if it's the hardest thing, I will work for an hour just trying to fix that little thing that makes such a big difference in a video.
That would be the same for me in doing art. It may not seem like much. It may just be.
But in the end, it ends up being something that's so important. I'm like that with my outro. For my outro for my video, I have the same music every time, because I think that with my outro, my music goes 100% perfect with it, and I try to line up my music perfectly with how it ends, and I'm just so precise about that. If it's a little off with where it goes black at the end, I will spend 20-30 minutes just trying to make that so precise, even though it just makes such a little difference. But it makes such a big difference to me, and it's so important to me.
Yeah. This may just be a different comparison between technology and art, but I do my art online.
I know, nowadays I feel there's so many, anything that, you can do, and I mean 90% of the things that you can that are normal to just do in person off of a tablet or phone or a computer, you can now do on a tablet, phone, or computer. Art used to just be, give me a canvas, give me a pencil. Now, I mean, we've innovated. I mean, you can turn an iPad into a computer nowadays, or you can draw on your iPad with a pencil.
It's still not going to be original art, because the talent is putting the pencils into a certain image. because you can like do like finer lines and stuff. It's not gonna be I'm not like, I still admire the people who do art online because if you've seen any of them, they're so beautiful. But
you have to be very talented to do things like
that.
I'm gonna put my iPad down. It keeps falling.
Like certain styles of something. One of my friends, I'm not gonna name her for reasons, but we'll call her
Maddie.
Okay, so Maddie likes to do realistic art, and you can ask Landon. I like to do more animated stuff.
Well, I think that like that's the thing is like okay, because like when you're in the car, like okay, here take this for instance. We're going on vacation in a week and 5 days. Okay.
We haven't signed up.
Yeah, I have it on my door. But like there's something to do in the car. Like in the car, it's hard to just be drawing on paper with all the bumps and stuff that you'll be on the road. I mean, you can still do it, but it's not going to be as good as you could drawing on a tablet in the car. And it really just gives you something to do.
Yeah. Off that note, do you want to talk about the Apple Pencils?
The Apple Pencils are so incredible.
So there's this one artist, and he's done what we should have in the next Apple Pencil. I think it would be great to have a speaker. Not just for like having the sounds of like the pencil going on the paper, but for
well, I think something that Apple will definitely innovate, and I'm sorry for interrupting you, but something that they'll definitely, I feel like knowing Apple doing, like okay, Apple wants their users to feel at the best. So if I'm sitting here writing something or drawing something on my iPad, they will innovate features that will make it feel and sound and be like I'm actually writing with a real pencil on a real piece of paper. They want you to feel like this is the feature. Not the feature. This is the future. This is the future right here. Like 20 years from now, you will not be drawing on paper anymore. That paper, it will all be on here.
So I feel they should add like an eraser on the back because I'm so used to flipping it around.
That's definitely something I think they'll do. It's obviously, you can click and tap the eraser, but they will make these into where it actually does feel like you're using a real pencil. Like, you could still click and touch the eraser, but they'll make it like, oh, I made a mistake. Now I can flip and turn and erase.
Because I've done that myself.
I know, I feel like you've definitely made mistakes where you feel like this is a real pencil, where you randomly flip it around and feel like it's an eraser.
For Apple, I think they did a really good on the size of the pencil.
Yes.
Because if you've ever had, I'm not like downing any brands, but sometimes they're like really slim and stuff.
Well, you don't want it. Like another thing where Apple wants it to feel like it is a real pencil when you're drawing on a real piece of paper. Like a stylus is too small. It's half the size maybe.
It's still really useful. But
it's useful, but it's something that's small and easier to break and easier to lose. This just really feels... And I'm going to say this out. When you're drawing on it, it feels really smooth. They make it feel so smooth. It's not even funny.
Okay. So, there was this one dynamic that I think it was Google wanted to do with their phones.
Mm-hmm.
And it was, there's 3 parts of the phone. So if you damage your battery, you can just buy a middle piece to replace the battery. And then, if your camera breaks, then just get a new camera and then you can mix and match things. And I feel like that's a really good idea, but with toddlers and stuff playing on phones, they're gonna take apart the phone.
I think there's a lot of features that...
Thank
Thank you so much, guys, for listening to the Landon and Audrey podcast.
You can check us out on Spotify, on Apple Podcast, on Google Podcast, or on the Anchor.fm website. And on some other weird podcast listening.
That we can't pronounce.
Yeah, we don't really know what they are.
Bye.